Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Glad to have you with us at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas, home to the UTSA Roadrunners. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas State Bobcats, taking on a squad from the American, the UTSA Roadrunners. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Roadrunners will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Texas State's offense has the ball first today. There are always butterflies to start a game, and when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, Dave, we played in these games. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets into the 48. And the Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs.
And that's a first pickup for the offense.
From the gun, running back gets to give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Makes the catch. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. They'll try the run. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollack off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollack cut blocked, maybe even double-team high load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you thought. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what...
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Texas State.
Texas State.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
Texas State, 7. UTSA, 0.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Roadrunners offense will get the ball for the first time. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Brings up third down.
Looking to throw on third. Pocket breaking down. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, this home crowd was so jacked up, so excited to finally get the football after giving up points on the first drive and having to be quiet. Now they're quiet again. How about the defense coming in here, shutting this crowd up early and doing their job?
He's got it. He's got great speed. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Firing to the right, complete. Oh, he's got some space. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. After that huge play right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. From the gun on 3rd down. He's got it. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. The Bobcats are moving quickly down the field.
Texas State.
A 1st down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Texas State.
Getting set for the point after.
With the carry.
Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down. Nice pickup there. The Roadrunners are in the hurry-up.
Well, it's a nice job, too, the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Knocked down behind the line for the 2nd straight play, bringing up a 3rd and lots of work to do. Quickly out to the tight end. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, can scramble, and can get 1st downs.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. A strike downfield. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to cap.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
A loss of 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we've played one quarter. That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats.
0.
Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. It's caught. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. They'll send out the kicker here. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. And that is no good. Guys, a missed field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game.
14. UTSA.
Tries to do it himself on the draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is locked in this game so far. They've been shutting this offense down. I think one of the biggest reasons why is they are not letting this running back do anything in this game. They are trying to make them one-dimensional. They're being physical close to the line of scrimmage. They've had a really good game plan. They are executing beautifully.
Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed on the outside. It's Reeder.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Back to pass on second down. Zings it complete to the right. He got loose, almost housed, and finally dragged down at the 32.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
And the Bobcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Breaks into the open. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Texas State. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. The Roadrunners want to move quickly.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want. They can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Bringing the heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Finds the tight end. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And the Roadrunners will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Leaves it with the back. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on 1st down. Moves around to clear up the vision. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Got the 1st down and more. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
The Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on 1st down. The throw. Got his man. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Jones. There he goes. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
This offense has become a 1st down machine, and that is so demoralizing for the defense, especially for those star players that are playing tons of snaps. They're not subbing out as much. By the 4th quarter, they're going to be gassed.
And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. So that touchdown nullified by the penalty in the red zone. The offense set for a 1st down play. He's looking to pass. Flips it out on the screen. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
You know, and that's why this guy can play 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. They're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
And that's a really good play by this quarterback. I mean, you usually keep inside leverage. You don't want to give up anything easy over the middle. Nice job playing the out route, getting his hand on the football, and making the deflection.
Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He's got his man. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive. Gets it out quickly. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Under fire. Had to get rid of it quickly. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. The throw to the outside is complete. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his tight end. They wanted to get the ball to the tight end, and they've already done it 5 times, and we're not even to the half.
I'm about to say mission accomplished. Yeah, that's what they want to do. Take advantage of the matchup, right? Zone or man, I like my big fella. I like using the tight end all I can. Great job working him into the offense. He's a playmaker. Find him.
A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Moving away from pressure. At the 35, he's open. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Bobcats will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll open the second half on the ground. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Roadrunners line up to punt it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They moved the football well in the last drive, but man, that 4th down and failing to convert there has to sting. From the gun, the ground game. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Using the quick game. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Buys a little time. Underheat, he gets rid of it. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Might be changing the route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Complete in the middle. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking it.
Wants to fire on second down. Punts it out of the air. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Finds him out of the backfield. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. And he might be known for one pitch, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Back to pass. Quickly complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Roadrunners will send out the punt unit.
Now, a fourth down.
Makes the catch at the 45. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
The Bobcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Touchdown, Texas State.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Quarterback running on the draw. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. The Roadrunners can really attack on this second and short. Now the play fake. Able to get a foot down in bounds and make the catch.
Hey, on offense, you got to know when the play's over. And that one there, nowhere to go with it after he caught the football. You start trying to juke guys. You start trying to run backward. This ain't high school anymore. And you used to be able to make that play years ago. You're not doing it here in big-time college football, though. Not good.
And the Roadrunners send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Skips away from pressure. They get to him as he throws. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. You want to talk about a decision that could blow up in your face. Going for it inside your own 40. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Makes the grab. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the 3rd quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. We've come to the break, and Texas State has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. And the Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. It's complete to the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Bobcats are on the move.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Leaves it with the running back. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
And the Bobcats kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work.
Let's go.
They want that clock to run. Lowers those pads. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The Bobcats pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward. Now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. The Sweet Feet buy a little time. Fires to the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs him for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give on the option. Spins away from the defense. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Just gets rid of it before the heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Roadrunners will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll start this drive from the 42. The give out of the gun. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They go to the ground. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
Bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games, because this is always, there's a letdown that naturally happens after these big rivalry wins. We feel like our chest is poked out. We got to look on to the next game.